What's going on, guys? JoJo allegedly here. Shout out to the allegedly army. Now, this is the UFC 282 post-fight Dana White lie detector test. And if you guys are familiar with these type of videos, I used to, after every single pay-per-view event, do a Dana White lie detector test on my JoJo allegedly main channel. I'm going to go ahead and move those videos over to this channel, the JoJo allegedly clips channel. So if you're used to watching those videos and you watched them on the other channel, you're going to want to go ahead and you want to subscribe to this channel here because they're going to be posted exclusively here moving forward. Because me using other media company's content has gotten me into some issues on that JoJo allegedly channel. And I don't want any more issues over there. That's where my main core base is. So just in case watching these videos is going to get me into trouble, I'm just going to do it over here on this channel. All right. So let's get into the post-fight press conference and see what Dana White has to say. Pick him apart a little bit.
The fight of the night was Till and Duplessis, and performance of the night, since it's the holidays and I'm in a good mood, I gave everybody who got to finish $50,000. So there's a lot of them.
All right, so that's cool. I'm never going to hate on Dana White giving out fighters money. Like, I'll never hate on that. But one thing I do want to say, I didn't even see the Darren Till fight. All right, now, I don't need to see it. I honestly don't need to see it because here's the thing. And this is also why you should come over to this channel too, because I'm going to give takes that I probably should give on my main channel, but they just come naturally to me, so I have to give them. The thing with Darren Till is that this fucking guy, bro, to some degree, I like him because I don't feel like he sold out his character. I feel like he still is who he is, but I don't like who he is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect that he is who he is, but I don't like him. I fucking don't like him. And he's nothing he's done. He's done nothing other than kind of act arrogant outside of the cage, right? You know, get himself into some issues that I think only douchebags do. I mean, that's all. It's nothing personal. It's just the things that you've actually done that we have evidence that you've done have shown that you're kind of a dick. And you kind of let this shit get to your head that the UFC was trying to push you. And you let that kind of, I don't know, give you this ego that you thought you could just act like a non-civilian. Like, I don't know. You've gotten into trouble multiple times, bro. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I support that type of content. So, and the thing is, I always felt like you were overrated because they were trying to use you to tap into a different market. The UFC was trying to use you to tap into a different market. You got, bro, people were really thought you were about to be like, you know, the future. They thought you were the future, bro. And I know it must be tough that you're not the fucking future, but you can't act like a dick outside the cage, bro. You can't, all right? Even John Jones hit his limit, bro. The GOAT hit his limit of how much shit he could do outside the cage before people stopped fucking with him. And you, somebody who keeps losing, what do you want me to do? What the fuck? What do you want me to do about it, Darren Till? What the fuck do you, how? Well, I gotta like you? Do I have to like you? No, you keep losing. You're a dick. Like, sorry. But yeah, I thought he was pushed way too soon. That's my take. Way too soon and way too much because he clearly doesn't deserve it. His confidence level just can't seem to make it back to what it was. It's obviously false confidence that he's portraying.
So you're in a good mood. I mean, I don't know that everybody is right now. Kind of a wild ending, right? I guess give us your thoughts on the main event.
What are you going to do? I think the main event was terrible. You know, what are you going to do?
What about the scoring of it itself?
We've seen this. This is nothing new. It's like the Paddy Pimblett fight. It's like Gordon had a horrible game plan going into that third round. You think you won the first two rounds with the judges? I mean, how do you know that? Why go in there and throw away the third round and not go in and fight your ass off and try to win? If you think you know who won what round or whatever, you're crazy. I've been doing this for 23 years. I have no fucking idea what those guys are going to do or what they're going to say. So, you know, yeah.
So there goes Dana. See, this is why we have these videos. Dana White right there. The way he's talking about the fight is he's blaming Jaron Gordon. He's very, very interesting play there. Very interesting. He's basically saying like, hey, look, I don't know if this is the case. Of course, Dana White wants Paddy Pimblett to win, right? But this is almost a justification as to why Jaron Gordon lost that fight. Basically saying you should, and he's actually correct in saying it though. But what he chooses to say and what he chooses to not say are interesting, which is he's choosing to say, Jaron Gordon, you can't complain about the decision. in order to influence the people to think they can't complain about the decision, right? Because of course he wants Paddy Pimblett to be thought of as the rightful winner because they don't want to blemish his resume, right? They don't want to blemish his resume in any way or take away credit from Paddy Pimblett. Let's continue and see if the rest of what he says here supports that.
You think you know who won what round or whatever? You're crazy. I've been doing this for 23 years. I have no fucking idea what those guys are going to do or what they're going to say. So, yeah.
Did you have anybody winning in the main event? Did you have it?
I don't even know. I started to zone out after like fucking 3 rounds. So,
you know what's also interesting? He didn't even ask him about Paddy Pimblett. They asked him about the main event, and then that was just fucking naturally on Dana White's mind. Interesting.
I heard that Ankalaev is upset and whatever. What do you want me to do? You got beat up the first 2 rounds, and you took him to the ground. You started. What are you gonna do?
But I guess the question is, what?
Oh, Dana White, no. Oh no, I didn't expect you to just. Oh, I didn't expect you to fight back like that. Damn, no. Oh man, I feel like you should have handled this behind the scenes and made it right with Ankalaev. I really feel like that. I mean, your light heavyweight division is in an interesting fucking spot. It's been changing hands a lot. I don't know if you want to be getting rid of young, exciting prospects like that. I don't know if you want to play that game.
What do you do now, right? I mean, vacant title, a split.
You do Glover versus Jamal Hill in Brazil for the vacant title.
Is that done?
Ooh.
Done.
Oh, damn. Oh, he fucking wasted no time. As soon as he heard Ankalaev talking shit, he picked up his fucking phone immediately. Set it up. Book it. Automatically, bro. Damn. Fucking look at that face. Fucking savage. Oh, I love it.
Thanks for breaking some news there.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's what I do.
Oh yeah, you're always so giving.
Fucking
It's
savage.
on fight night.
That's
You love
me.
Matchmaking on fight night.
It's Christmas.
And I guess I did want to ask you about what you thought about the Paddy Pimblett score as well.
Damn. Oh my God. And you know what's crazy? There's fucking nothing Ankalaev can do. Bro, you're not leaving. Stop it. You're not leaving the UFC. Oh, damn. Dana White fucking won that shit.
Oh, but there's a lot of kind of going back and forth on that one as well.
The same thing. You know what I mean? I thought that Jared Gordon's game plan in the 3rd round was horrible. He felt like he had the first 2 rounds, and he went in and pushed him against the fence. And I got to go after the ref, too. A big fight, co-main event, 3rd round, crowd's going crazy, and you're going to let him stand against the fence the entire fight? But these are these things that happen. What are you going to do? Horrible game plan by Gordon. The ref let it happen, and he threw the fight away.
So he blamed everybody except Paddy for this. He blamed the referee, the fucking cut man. He blamed everybody except Paddy for this.
He was doing great in that fight. He should have fought the 3rd round.
Last thing for me, you made a trip into the cage after Santiago Ponzinibbio and Alex Morono. Don't typically do that after every fight, so just want to know kind of what the message was there.
Yeah, I just had so much respect for him. He took the fight on short notice, was winning the fight going into the 3rd round. He rocked Ponzinibbio, and then now on the flip side, Ponzinibbio's corner that round said, this is corner work. You just lost the first 2 rounds. You have to go in there and finish him. And Ponzinibbio went in there, got rocked, and then kept it together and ends up finishing the fight.
I didn't see that fight, but that shit sounds wild. I might have to go ahead and watch that one.
Morono fought like a stud. Not to mention the fact, too, that Ponzinibbio was expecting to fight a southpaw, older guy who's been in some wars, and he ends up in there with this young savage who, can crack. So just have nothing but respect for both guys. And, we give Morono his win money, too.
Yeah, you're in a good mood.
Yeah, I'm raining tonight. Raining. That it? I'm done?
No, not quite yet. Dana, what do you do with Darren Till at the moment? Obviously, he's gone through a bad streak, and tonight he had his moments, but he ended up losing again. I'm curious, what do you see as his future?
I mean, that's the fight of the night. I don't think his stock drops at all. If he would have went out there and got destroyed in the first round like it looked like it was going to happen, but he did the exact opposite. He weathered that storm, stayed out of submissions, and, then he comes back and you think he's going to win the fight.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Dana. I'm sorry. But when does his stock drop? When? If not now, when? I mean, I don't, again, I didn't even see the full fight. I've only seen the highlights. But I see that he had some good moments. I do see that. But at what point does his stock drop? If he keeps losing, keeps getting into trouble, keeps fucking up, keeps saying he's going to reinvent himself, at what point does his fucking stock drop? It's like Kelvin Gastelum.
I thought it was an awesome fight. That's why it was fight of the night, and I don't think his stock dropped at all. And for Duplessis, what an incredible win for him. I think that slam at the end, I think that took the life out of Till. That was all.
When does beating Darren Till not become incredible anymore? I feel like it's not incredible. I mean, so just everybody does incredible shit. Everybody who faces the guy is incredible. They're fucking incredible. They're incredible. Everybody's incredible, except Darren Till.
I mean, did you hear that when they hit the ground? Yeah, that was brutal. I think that's what ended the fight more than the choke.
Obviously, this is the last pay-per-view of the year. I'm curious, if you look back at 2022, what do you think of it and how the company's done?
It was awesome. I mean, 29 consecutive sellouts, and all the fights this year have been incredible, right up until the main event tonight. But it's been an awesome year.
Dana, what did you make of Raul Rosas' performance? A lot was made of him being obviously 18. Jay Parent talked a lot leading up to this, and it was a very impressive win by Raul.
Listen, I say this all the time. UFC jitters are absolutely real. It happens to all the guys. I don't care how good you are, how confident you are, all that stuff. It's a real thing, and he overcame it tonight at a very young age. There's a hysterical meme that people are sending me tonight of him in school next week. It's pretty funny if you check it out online. But when you try to wrap your head around that and think about the tremendous pressure that this kid must be under, and to come in and fight in the UFC, it's awesome.
It is awesome if it's real. I agree. It is awesome if it's real, and if it's not you forcing him down our throats. I agree. So if I am wrong, if my take on that is wrong, then I'm really fucking wrong, because I would be totally supporting this guy if I thought it was real.
Obviously, another big win for Ilia Topuria. What did you make of his performance against Bryce Mitchell?
He looked incredible tonight. He went out there and absolutely dominated, and a really badass, tough kid, and he looked damn good doing it.
And he called for the UFC to go to Spain. He said he's actually talked to you about this before in the past.
Well, you know what my answer to that is. We want to go everywhere. So, yes, we want to go to Spain, too. Yeah, I love it.
Is there any update on UFC Africa? Dricus Duplessis was saying that if you're going to go, you should go to South Africa because they have the infrastructure.
Yeah. No. Next year, we're going to dive into that and start figuring out where we think we go and how we do it. Yeah.
Dana back here.
Yep.
Dana, obviously 2022, a lot of the titles changed hands. Once again, obviously one of the best things about the sport, unpredictability, but can you just talk about that from the promotion standpoint, having so many stars go up and go down in a year like 2022?
Well, I think you answered your own question. I think that it's what makes the sport so awesome is that you have no idea how a fight is going to turn out. And, there's so many different ways to win, so many different ways to lose. And it usually happens. It's and if you have some dominant champs like Israel and Usman, and they end up getting beat, especially the way they did this year. It's a crazy sport, man. It's so fun to watch. It's like the Till fight tonight. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I was literally on the edge of my seat through that whole fight because it was so back and forth. And Till survived that first round. Then it looked like Duplessis was tired, and it's awesome. I don't even know what else to say other than it's the greatest combat sport in the world ever.
Facts.
Earlier this week, obviously the announcement about returning to London with a numbered event.
All right, I don't think I care about it. I think all the good questions have been asked, guys. I think this will do it for the UFC 282 post-fight Dana White lie detector test. You guys let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. Is Raul Rosas being pushed too fast? Is it organic? Is it synthetic? I don't even know anymore, man. I want to support the kid. So if I'm tripping and it's not as manufactured as I think, then I'm going to go ahead and support him. But we need to pay attention to this shit a lot closer, all right? So he's going to be one of the characters that we kind of follow around on this channel and see what's going on, try to dissect him a little bit. As for Darren Till, you guys let me know what you feel about that situation. I mean, at some point, his stock has to drop, right? I mean, at some point, come on. But yeah, I look forward to hearing what you guys have to think about that. And subscribe to the channel, click like on this video, help get it into the algorithm. I appreciate you guys. We'll talk soon. Peace.